Forget the question where were you when it comes to the engagement of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Far more telling is your reaction to the news. If on encountering Markle's name in the media circa November 2017, you thought, Meghan who? Then we can gather that you're probably outside the natural demographic of Suits. If you'd already been urging Rachel Zane and Mike Ross to get their act together for several seasons by the time Harry came onto the scene, maybe you'd even cooked some of Markle's recipes from her website, or liked her color-saturated palm tree photos on Instagram, then you were au fait with her profile and appeal. Either way, by now you've had time to catch up, with plenty of support from Markle herself, because unlike most of Harry's past entanglements, with Chelsea blondes whose emergence sent editors scrambling to compile who is Prince Harry's new girl bulletins, Markle, 36, comes to the role of royal consort with a record. Many of the morsels out there are of her own making. For nearly 3 years Markle maintained the TIG, a lifestyle website where she published travel guides, recipes and best life tips. That is her favorite green juices and pilots classes. I was born and raised in Los Angeles, a California girl who lives by the ethos that most things can be cured with either yoga, the beach, or a few avocados, she once wrote on the site. On the serious side, she also contributed an essay about her identity as a biracial woman in American Elle in 2015, and she has advocated women's rights through the United Nations, World Vision and One Young World. Naturally the terabytes of Markle mania online extend to her fashion record. Red carpet photographs date back to 2007, when she wore a short baby doll dress with a strapless crossover bodice to a Golden Globes event. By the time Suits began, she'd pinpointed her ideal look, short, fitted dresses, with a particular affection for bandage styles by Herve Ledger, and ultra-high heels. Her outfits began to diversify as the show's ratings climbed and designers took notice. She discovered Roland Moret and attended the 2015 CFDA Fashion Awards as the date of New York designer and Brit girl abroad Mishanu, and wore nanos slashed to the sternum metallic mini. Once Markle began spending more time in Nottingham Cottage, her style took a turn towards propriety. Gone are the short and tight mini dresses, the 4-inch heels, which she completely pulled off, by the way, and the strapless or deep V necklines. In their place, she's adopted a more conservative look. The Kensington Palace era Markle look can be distilled to flowy, just below the knee skirts and dresses, cinched coats, walkable high heels that won't raise eyebrows in the palace, and handbags with added layers of meaning. While most royals, or royals-to-be, might multi-buy a few dress coats from Hobbs and call it a season, accessorizing for visits to Dublin with a shamrock brooch and so on, Markle appears to have learned from her Hollywood experience. It's a matter of strategy. Long before the Toronto International Film Festival every year, actresses with prospects will have worked with stylists to craft their looks for the full slate of film festivals and awards shows. They might compile mood boards of runway looks, lists of designers and color swatches to remember. They'll be sure to strike different notes in different contexts. Why wear 3-column dresses in a row, when you could try a jumpsuit? So too, does Markle seem to use public appearances to semaphore messages about her priorities. The consistent thread in her wardrobe is an eye for provenance and sustainability credentials. That narrow-cut Alexander McQueen suit Markle wore to the Endeavour Fund Awards in London in February. It conveyed support for a beloved British fashion house and indicated that Markle had shown up to work. Some read it as a nod to the tie-up denim. The forest green handbag was a mini Venice from Demelier Time's Up campaign too. Her all-black Cardiff outfit. The coat came from vocally vegetarian designer Stella McCartney. The jeans from the small, community-minded, cardigan-based London, whose founder, Mary Elusa Lind, believes Markle's choice may have been influenced by the brand's A-Bag, a life charity supporting vaccines and medical treatment for orphans in SOS children's villages. After that endorsement, site traffic increased by 2,000% and there were calls from global media. Beyoncé, Emily Blunt and January Jones have also carried Demelier bags, but, Lusa Lind says, Meghan's influence is much greater. Every time she goes out, it's news. What she's wearing is news all over the world, and that's unique. I really can't think of any other person who has that power right now. Meghan has done a fantastic job of practicing sartorial diplomacy, using her unique role and growing popularity to spotlight brands, products and causes, says Christine Ross. editorial director of top Markle watching site megansmirror.com. She's taking great care in choosing outfits to make a statement, such as by highlighting local companies or supporting brands with charitable efforts. Her patronage has supercharged the prospects of several smaller brands. When Markle wore gold and opal earrings from Maison Berks to announce her engagement, visits to the website surged by 400% and the £850 earrings sold out. After she carried a Stradbary handbag on her first official appearance with Prince Harry, in November 2017, sales for the small Scottish brand increased 200 to 300%. People simply love her story and her openness. Stradbary co-owner and founder Lean Hundleby says, in many ways she offers the complete package, some of what she's wearing could even be viewed as revolutionary. Royal women rarely wear trousers, Markle loves them. The Duchess of Cambridge had a hairdresser on call to her delivery suite after the births of both children. Markle often greets well-wishers with her hair in a messy bun. It's become a signature. She's breaking taboos with such aplomb that most onlookers don't even notice. She always wears clothes beautifully, and that's what she's doing now, says Elizabeth Saltzman, the stylist behind Gwyneth Paltrow, Saoirse Ronan and Uma Thurman, among others. I don't envy her situation, but I think she's handling it so gracefully. Whatever Markle wears next, no doubt it will be met with fondness and fascination by all who watch her. Long live the princess, and her handbags too.